Freeze! Cool it! Freeze! Don't push your luck. Dodge this.
Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock.
A new job. Suffocate.
My. Yep.
Suffocate.
Don't get frostbite. Freeze!
No one escapes my sight!
Cool it!
Free. Another test. Free.
I'm so sorry.
Free. Free.
Come a little closer.
Here!
Cool it! Freeze! Don't push your luck. Catch the wind. How fortunate.
Let it rain.
Don't get frostbite. Dodge this.
Try not to enjoy this too much.
Cool it. Oh, so sorry. Freeze. Dodge this.
Come a little closer.
Freeze. Dodge this. What's the hurry?
Add Ast. Thank you for complete. Add Ast. Add Astra.
Anfang's Ironmongers, here to serve. Freeze!
No one escapes my sights!
Don't be such a brute.
Cool it! Dodge this! How fortunate. What's the hurry? Freeze! This moment will be frozen in time. Dodge this! Cool it! Freeze! Fascinating.
Let's dance. Look up there! That's the Jade Chamber! This is bad. Paimon's supposed... Well, since we want to go to the Jade Chamber, let's look around. There has...
What's the hurry?
Hey, look! Since this is the right place, it must have something to do with the Jade Chamber. Yes, this must be...
Dodge this!
You're in for a little shock. Soon.
Frostbite! Freeze! How fortunate! Dodge this! Ha! Ha! Cool it!
Let the show begin.
Go, go, bear!
Freeze! Ha!
Come a little closer. Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock.
Don't push your luck! Ha! Ha! Ha!
Come a little closer. What do you think, cutie?
This world is full of unsolved mysteries. This moment will be frozen in time. Cool it!
You're in for a little shock. You're in for a little shock.
Terra Smash!
Come a little closer.
Terra Smash! A reward on the road.
Freeze!
Terra Smash! I'll keep this close. Terra Smash! A reward on the road.
Dodge this!
Wind blade!
Aw, if that wind current was stronger, we'd be able to reach the top and... Huh? Why? Or... Oh, Paimon gets it. Alright, let's follow... Oh, looks like we've gotten close to the Guizhou... Why don't we shoot you up to the Jade Chamber using the ballista? Oh, right. Oh, that's right. Now that you mention it, we could use the...
A reward on the road.
Halt! Who trespasses on these hallowed grounds?
Exactly. We're invited guests. What makes... No. Wait. She pretended to invite us to the Jade Chamber, but set up a... Now Paimon's mad!
What? We're just on guard duty. What do you mean?
What nonsense! Seize these...
Well, here they come.
Come a little closer.
Cool it! Dodge this! Oh, so sorry.
Tactical!
Who goes cool it?
Bested. To arms! Take the target alive!
Let's spark things up a...
Disappear!
Dodge this!
Help protect us.
Take it off! Beaten!
Stop! What's all this?
Lady Coaching, these two strange people suddenly...
Who are you calling strange?
You are...
We're invited guests, here to look for the Lila cheese...
Well, as it happens,
Oh,
I'm Kuching, the youth. I know of you, traveler. You're Ningguang's guest.
wow. Paimon didn't think we'd meet some...
The Guizhou Ballista in Tianheng Pass has long been in disrepair. And yet, these Millilith are just here to guard the scene.
So this was all a misunderstanding?
Anyway, for a mortal to be able to repair an Adepti... Just call me Kuching. I'd say that Ningguang's purpose is to request that the savior of Mondstadt take a more neutral stance. Or at least to not—
We're not taking sides. We spoke with the Adepti.
When you say protect, you're referring to their—
Huh?
You are mortals and thus under their protection. There was no way they would have regarded you. Naturally, they would also regard Ningguang's locking down the area, questioning the citizenry, and pursuit of the assassin to be I'll say it like it is.
Well, you've got— Still, this is the first time Paimon's seen a person from—
Should I respect the shallow sense of time and condescension to mortals that is Forget it. I shouldn't speak of them this way. This skepticism is mine. Either way, I will admit that the actions of the Adepti this time— Rex Lapis's death is indeed an extraordinary circumstance. But to think that they would how surprisingly civilized of them. Well, for Ningguang, the time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the lead—
Another—
I'll stop here. Honestly, You should both be off to the Jade Chamber. Don't be late now. The cream of Liyue's mercantile crop—
Favor? But, wait! That's right! Greeting gifts are a
Alright. You can decide on your greeting gift yourself. You didn't actually have to come to Mount Tianheng. Well then, may we meet again, traveler.
Well, that Yuheng may not respect the gods, but Paimon thinks she's a pretty cool person. So, what should we give to Ningguang when— Oh, right! Paimon dreamed of it. Paimon has a feeling that it would be perfect for him. Why don't we go with that for a gift? Nope! But Paimon— Let's go gather ingredients!
Freeze!
Let the show begin.
This moment will be frozen in time. Cool it!
Come a little closer.
Windblade!
Freeze! Fascinating. Cool it! Ha! Ah! Ha! Ha!
Ooh, look at that slime! It looks crystal clear! And very delicious! That's the one! I'll protect us!
Ha!
You're in for a little shock.
Go, Barbara, go!
Freeze!
presence in the air. Huh? Did you hear that? It seemed like it came from... Uh-oh. It looks like the...
What? Dodge this! Oh, so sorry.
With the wind!
You've been a naughty boy.
Cool it! Dodge this! You're open!
The hunter. The hunted.
Thank you for your help.
Aw, it was nothing.
I understand. Don't say that. I'm Mung Dan. I never expected that those treasure hoarders would have their eyes on the same ruins that I... Is there anything that you lack? Antiques?
Wait a moment. Actually,
Oh?
do you have a box that can store presents? We'd like a pretty one.
Of course we do. How can one sell antiques without gift boxes? At Ming Xing Jewelry, we have the best... Now just give me a moment and I'll let the boss know.
Great! Paimon sugar... Told us that we could get a...
Uncle Mung already told me about it. Many of the best goods in our store were found by Uncle Mung. Here, this container is itself an antique, with at least...
Yep. Hang on a moment.
Sure, please help yourselves.
Traveler, this clay pot looks really awesome. If we use an antique as our mixing bowl, we should be... It's done! The one and only sugar-frosted slime!
Oh, yes. You might want to use these two...
Woohoo! It looks beautiful! Great! Now that we've put all that we've got in...
Thanks for saving Well, now. Thanks for saving Well, now.
The key here is consumer psychology.
According to Kuching... Excuse me, do you sell...
Yes. How many...
It's not convenient to speak of no...
Ah, well said. Please, use this to ascend to the chamber.
Yep.
And yet the code they used was not the one for guests, but for the Yuan.
I've been waiting for you, returnee from Joyun Karst.
It's Ning. Since this is our first meeting...
Oh, for me. You have my thanks. This palace floats in the skies, higher than the peak of any mountain. From this, I have been gathering the funds necessary to build it from the time I began learning the merchant's craft. And since becoming the Tianquan, I have spared no effort in hiring the best crafts. At first, it was but the size of one room. Now, one day, I believe it will overshadow all seven. Not many from outside Liyue earn the right to ascend to the Jade Chamber. But I have been in chorus. As such, I have been putting eyes and ears.
What?
And I finally got wind of your movements when you were on the way to...
Wait!
Everyone at Wangshu Inn. At the Guizhang...
You weren't peeking on us for...
I fear that peeking would have... Our eyes and ears are more than sufficient. You two are very interesting people, after all. It would be... Well, I wouldn't expect you to trust us, considering that you have had far more interactions with the Adepti. I believe that you've heard of the Archon War. Many gods used to walk this earth, and many long wars were fought between them that did. In the end, only 7 victors remained standing in Tevat. They built cities. You can see Goyun Stone Forest from here, I trust. It is no natural rock formation. Beneath the spears lie those cast down by Rex Lapis in those days. Gods that fate. Not only is it true that gods may die, another Lord of Geo will arise sooner or later. Yet, how are we to forget Rex Lapis? When that time, even in a new era, the Liyue Qixing remain Rex Lapis's former subjects. That day at Yujing Terrace, it was also very sudden. But our enemy has long lain hidden within the harbor. If we do not act against them now, hiding the Exuvia was a necessary maneuver to take the initiative back. To play the spider.
Who's this enemy?
What do you think, traveler?
Huh? What are you...
Well answered.
Huh?
The scenery out here is fine indeed, but the wind is a little strong.
Physically demanding job.
Wowee! What a huge hall! Paimon's never seen such a fancy place before.
Be at ease, you two. Make yourselves at home.
Can we really?
I have invited you two here as friends. And when friends come over to play... Why, you've kept your ear to the ground,
That's because even the storytellers villagers are talking about it. Everyone's after a piece of paper from that wall.
That's because that wall records Leo's secrets. Merchants have... But the secrets of the mercantile world are of no interest to you, are they, If possible, But if you were to choose the more trustworthy... I originally thought her a bit too hard-headed. With someone of her character on the Qixing, I've had some extra messes to... But after she said those words, the time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the well, I must say that quite a few of... I won't deny that Rex Lapis's passing seems advantageous to us. But, for Liyue's sake, we cannot allow ourselves to be shackled by rumors of our usurpation of power. Indeed. It seems that you understood what I meant to say. I called for the gag order and for the exuvia to be hidden to temporarily stabilize the situation. And also to... With Rex Lapis's death, the Fatui have busied themselves with many clandestine actions beyond allowing the right of parting...
It's Wait, that's right! Speaking of ends, could I say one other thing?
Of course.
Paimon's heard that anyone who sends a greeting gift gets a little...
Well, we have made quite a bit of trouble for you recently. How...
Yay! Paimon was just waiting for you to... One of the sheets on that wall... Don't look at Paimon like that! One of these sheets of paper will sell for crazy prices. Just imagine. How much more... Let's grab one! The biggest one! Huh? Well, that was an easy search. The biggest sheet is right up there in the... La 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 la. Let's see... Huh? There's a place marked with a circle on here. Oh, sigil of permission, something... Aw, that doesn't sound like treasure. This piece of paper shows that a Qixing spy Ningguang did say that the Fatui have been up to all kinds of mischief in the shadows of Liyue. But research on the sigil of permission? Speaking of which, there's also some connection between you and the sigil of permission. Seems there's still more for us to find out. Oh. Well, should we... Oh, so you're saying that it's precisely because we can't completely trust... That's way out of Paimon's league. Paimon thinks she's... Anyway, before we look for Zhongli at Dihua Marsh, let's go to the place marked out on these papers and see if the Fatui...
Sorry, anything business related is confidential.
So, you don't have to confirm it with me. Afterwards, why not sit down for a while in the Jade Chamber? Come now. There's...
Written down on this piece of paper. And they look really mad at us too.
That seemed to work. Let's move. Shouldn't get careless. Freeze. Toxifying heat. Dodge this. You need a hurry up. Don't get frostbite. This one's well done.
Wind blade.
You need to hurry up.
Come a little closer.
Fry. Fuel's clogged. Frozen.
Surrender and you'll be gentle.
You're not going anywhere. Freeze.
Disappear.
I will end you. Quick cover.
Come on, we can do it.
Frozen.
Come a little closer.
Let's end this quickly. Chill to the bone. That seemed to work.
You're in for a little shock.
This moment will be frozen in time. Where's this? I must collect myself.
Come a little closer.
Chill to the bone.
Wind blade.
Stance.
Freeze.
You're in for a little shock.
Disgusting.
Come a little clip.
What an annoyance. Dodge this. Use this first.
You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer.
Cool it. That seemed to work. Freeze.
I'll protect us.
You're in for a little shock. You've been a naughty boy.
This first. That seemed to work. Finally, some quiet.
Wind blade.
should be fun.
Dodge
Not
this!
breaking a sweat!
Freeze!
Time to fulfill my duty!
Try not to enjoy this.
Disappear!
This should be fun. My work finished.
There are so many talismans here. And some stacks of blank paper, too. Paimon's seen this Oh, Paimon knows! It looks just... But how did a relic of the Adepti end up in the... Oh, that's right! Cloud Retainer said that when the Lord of Geo created the talismans like that were once used... Maybe the Fatui are copying the sigil of... Being able to channel divine power in battle? Whew, that sounds pretty dangerous. And the plot thickens. Alright, that's enough sticking with the last stop on our rite of parting preparations to... Let's go!
Cool it!
You're in for a little shock.
What's the... Oh, so sorry. Dodge this! Freeze!
Let's dance.
Right on time. Did you enjoy your visit to the...
It was so big and pretty.
Indeed. It's second to none in all of Liyue. Then you met with Ningguang, I trust?
She's super rich and so generous. Yeah, his take on Ningguang is quite different from Paimon's. He thinks that even the tech...
Oh. So you also met with Kut...
She said the time of the Adepti has...
Indeed, contrary to the ever-bold Kuching, Ningguang is more of a businesswoman at heart. Although she's friendly, there's no way of clearly discerning her true intentions. Yes, she has only relied on herself to rise to her current position. No, it's said that she's the one behind the constant expansion of the Jade Chamber. It's the second most important thing to her.
The Jade Chamber is only second.
Why, Mora, of course.
All Ningguang talked about was the Fatui this and the Fatui that. She said that after Rex Lapis was murdered, the Fatui have constantly been trying...
That is how the Fatui have always been. It doesn't surprise me in the least. No matter what they may be planning, you must be careful when...
So, is there anything we need to get for...
Yes, as a matter of fact, there is. Today, we'll be...
Glaze lilies? But why did we come up... Oh, right! Paimon remembers that Madame Pig...
No. Those lilies have all been guarded. Dihua Marsh used to be full of glaze lilies. It is a sort of joyful... Before the Archon War. Of course, there are some kinds of flowers. Wild glaze lilies have the strongest fragrance. If we want to follow the true tradition... But I'll need your assistance in gathering these flowers. That's correct.
So how good is your singing? Really?
We'll only know once he starts...
It's time to sing, whenever you're ready.
Da 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 da.
What happened? These flowers are jumping. They look really angry. Is it because you sang a song for Mondstadt that they don't understand Sarah Wheeler?
Hit! Get! Huh? Hit! Here! Ha! Hit! Hit!
Freeze!
Come a little closer.
Hit! Get! Yep! Hit!
You're in for a little... Come... My... You're in for a little shock.
Those weren't glaze lilies. Glaze lilies wouldn't hit people.
This little monster is known as a... The glaze lilies used as a disguise were buried with the whopper flower for too long.
Well, that's nice and all.
Unfortunately...
That's so...
Excuse me. Are you searching for glaze?
Oh, hey! It's... What's her face?
Hello, traveler. I'm surprised... Ah! That reminds me.
Well, it sure would have been better if you told us how to get up there.
Didn't I tell you the way? Sure.
Nope. We found the way on our own.
Oh, I see. Uh-oh. I guess I really did forget.
She's acting different from the first time we met.
Oh, well, I met you at that time as an emissary of the Tianquan. But...
You came all the way out here to see the flowers? What?
Yujing Terrace is where Rex Lapis parted from this world. Whenever my duties take me near Yujing Terrace these days...
Oh, sorry, we shouldn't...
No, it's quite all right. I just haven't... When the Archon War came to its end 2,000 years ago... Yes. Now that the spirit of Rex Lapis has returned to the heavens, only Barbados, the other 5, including Inazuma's Raiden Shogun, are no longer the same friends from 2 of the current 7 Archons. The youngest is Sumeru's god of Dendro. She is merely 500 years old, whereas Rex Lapis was more than 6,000 years old at the time. This means that Liyue had been under Rex Lapis's rule from the moment it was first founded 3,700...
So what do you think of this?
Huh? This... As a mortal, I've never dared to... But as an Adeptus, I think I will eventually come to grips with reality. Since Rex Lapis...
Huh? Did you...
Yes, I am a mix of human and Chilean. Adeptus, after the war ended, I signed a contract with Rex Lapis and took the position as secretary for the Qixing. I've continued those duties to this very day. Well, let's save that conversation. I also know where wild glaze lilies can be found.
We dare not refuse.
Oh, so did you sing a song before?
Indeed, I did. I know this tradition.
Wow, so you really know your stuff?
No, it is you who I should be if you would excuse me, I should
And that just about, given the ease of picking glaze lilies, I think this was...
Yeah, Paimon can already imagine him starting a business.
I've had enough ventures in... Beginning a new undertaking is always difficult, so you must be careful to take the...
Wow. See? Alright, I think it's...
I'll protect it.
What happened?
Ah, you're the consultant to Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. The Millilith are watching our every move now. These are desperate times. We must...
Desperate times?
The Adepti of Joyun Karst are finally on the move.
Do they intend to exercise force?
Most likely. I've heard that some members of the Qixing have already gone to meet them. Well, I say meet, but however, both sides were quite obstinate and hit an impasse.
It seems inevitable, given the current situation.
The Adepti do not acknowledge the Qixing. They only acknowledge the contracts of the Geo Archon.
Surely the Liyue Qixing are not the sort...
They're boneheaded.
And what now? How is it that the...
That's all Ningguang. She proclaimed that in these tumultuous times, the mill... Only now do they want to start keep... Anyway, Mr. Zhongli, you're one of Child's close associates. Please understand that your
It looks like things are about to boil over in Liyue Harbor.
Do you intend to use your neutral identity as an intermediary between both sides? Or will you use your... Neither path is an easy...
Oh, by the way, Mr. Zhongli, we've heard that the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor has also been caught up in all of this.
Things are taking a turn for the... I'm afraid I must leave now to handle things back at Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. Consider your next course of action carefully, traveler. If you're trying to prevent an...
Having connections with the Fatui seems to be quite... So what does Zhongli mean by looking for the fuse? Oh, Paimon gets it. If there's anyone that wants to... He must be waiting for the moment. But where could we find... Where would he go at a time like this? Let the show begin. Go, Barbara, go! Go, Barbara, go! Wow! It looked impressive enough from the outside, but who would have guessed that it was even... This is where all of Teyvat's mora is minted, right? In that case, maybe they won't notice if a few mora go missing. Oh, so it's a trap! Tricky trick. But even if we can't take any, or better yet, take a nap on top of a mountain of mora, it's like a... Oh, right! It's quiet. Too quiet. Huh? Look! What happened here? Uh-oh. Paimon, quick! We have to go make sure that the
You've already fulfilled your task as guides, so why do you still linger here?
Huh? Who's there?
If you were Fatui, I imagine that you would be entitled to a generous reward from the Tsaritsa herself. But now, you're nothing but dross, and you're in my way. Although I'm deeply grateful to you that I was able to... Don't you think that trying to stop me now would just be... stopping the Mora Mints, hiding away the Exuvia?
So you've been planning to take the Gnosis from inside?
As one of the 11 Fatui Harbingers, it's my duty to see that she will get that which she desires. I'm not asking for your blessing. The time for discussion and diplomacy has already passed. I mean, if it were up to me, I would have... Either way, we now come to my favorite part, the battle.
Battle? So you're the type that goes looking for trouble, huh?
When Signora offended the deities outside the cathedral in Mondstadt, instead of confronting you directly, She chose to rely on the snow and ice to make her escape. She wouldn't want the knights to come running toward. When she faces a worthy opponent, she will prioritize her. But as for me, the greatest pleasure of being a
We won't let what happened in Mondstadt ever happen again!
Oh, so you intend to fight me? Good. I won't. Besides, you could never defeat me. No. Fighting talk, I love it! This chance is hard to come by, so show me all you've got. So very few ever get the chance to square off with a Fatui Harbinger. So come now, amuse me, and don't you dare disappoint. Fine opportunity. Passable effort. Freeze.
You're in for a little shock. Come a little.
Passable effort.
You're in for a little shock.
Progress. Cowering already? Passable effort.
Let's spark things up.
Ready,
Run all
steady,
you like.
go!
Not bad, not bad.
Let's
Not bad.
dance!
You've got a trick or two. Good. No wonder Senora was so wary of you. Well, that just means I can go all out. Brace yourself. This is about to get tough. Now, show me what you can do against the might of a Harbinger.
Don't push your luck.
No use hiding back there.
What?
What's that? Don't get frostbite.
I'll protect us.
You're in for a little shock.
Not bad. Your swordsmanship is quite impressive. But that's about as far as you'll get. Didn't think you had that card hidden up your sleeve.
You were just playing us to get close to the Exuvia!
Oh, quiet down. Stop acting like some wide-eyed recruit. You've seen this world. You of all people should know. This should have been expected! Well then, I'll be taking Morax's Gnosis now! I see. Well, this is most unexpected. You beat me to it, didn't you?
This is going to cost you! You got to the Gnosis ahead of me, didn't you? Did you simply move faster? Or did you leak the information regarding the Golden House to me on purpose? No matter. Hand the Gnosis over, now! Don't make me take it from you!
We didn't take it!
Dodge this!
Wish your luck.
Come a little closer. You're in for a little Don't be such a brute.
Wind blade! Die here.
I knew I should have stayed home.
Cool it! Oh, so sorry.
Come a little closer. Going out is tiring.
Freeze! With the wind! Cool it! Die here.
Some you win, and some you lose.
Look! Child's...
Well then, it seems the burden of the foul legacy transformation. And now that I consider the matter more carefully, you had no connection to the Gnosis.
That's what we've been trying to tell you!
Your show of ability today far surpasses that of Signora's initial assessment of you in Mondstadt. Tell me, how could that be? You already know the answer, don't you? But if that is a secret you wish to keep, I guess I'll just have to... This battle has already left me sad. Anyone who strives as I do to grow stronger
Pretty sure that's not the normal way...
Unfortunately, I must bring this amiable conversation. Given that the Gnosis wasn't taken by anyone, then we must look once again to the beginning. Perhaps it was never in the Exuvia to begin with. In fact, it might be that the Exuvia was just...
What? So you mean that...
Yes, it appears so. Interesting. It seems that the guardian deity of the capital of commerce is also well versed. As such, we must never...
Backup plan?
I had hoped it would never come to this, for the weak will be swept away. The truth is, the world belongs to those who pursue strength. Unfortunately, we cannot be picky about our methods as Fatui harbingers. Children must...
So what are you planning to...
I will awaken the god that lies dormant beneath Guyan's...
A god?
Osial, overlord of the Vortex, who was defeated by Morax, the GRR... If such an ancient god were to be unleashed upon Liyue Harbor, do you think the cunning Rex Lapis would just stand aloof and watch the ensuing...
But the Archon War ended 2,000 years ago. How can an ancient god...
Simple. I've already prepared the means to awaken it.
Hey, those are sigils of... Oh, Paimon remembers now. The Fatui have been researching them.
Indeed. The one that was given to you was just a... With the power of so many sigils of permission concentrated in one place, using the powers of ancient... But knowing that such an action will... Let's see. Will the nation that has lost its deity be swallowed up by an ancient malice once more? If you wish to drown together with the people of Liyue, you're free to stay and enjoy the show.
Huh? He's already gone. That guy is fast. What's going on? see the Jade Chamber flying over. Do we make it in time? Is the Overlord of the Vortex?
What are you?
Huh? Hold on. It's the Adepti. What are you doing on the Jade Chamber? Paimon.
Faced with a calamity of such magnitude, we have agreed to put our differences aside for now.
Oh, Paimon gets it. So, just seeing this Overlord of the Vortex guy puts...
It's not just you. We've got new Millilith recruits who can't even stand at attention without shaking. The force of an ancient god, which is why we must stop that monster before...
So the Archon War was fought 2,000 years ago against enemies? So will the power of the Chising, Millilith, and...
We've already discussed this together, and our conclusion...
What? Wait, all of you...
One certainly could.
Huh?
The Chising did once research the matter of the Guizhong Ballista when and as fate would have it, one who did craft the For what could you mortals ever learn of Adepti mech?
I suppose this is one blessing from the Adept. So be it. We shall use the upgraded Guizhong Ballista to fight off that god. We haven't a moment to spare. Our battle... Yep.
The three Adepti are manning the Guizhong Ballista. Do not let the Fatui disturb their work!
All able Millilith, with me!
Let's go help too!
We Adepti have not faced a god in several millennia. Let one see what you're made of then. What strength remains within you? One wishes to witness.
What's the hurry? Disappear! Cool it! Ha! What's the hurry?
That seemed to work.
Don't get frostbite. Ha! Dodge this!
I just can't
freeze!
Use this first. Finally, some quiet.
That is Osial's divine power. I am very familiar with it. Be careful not to get hit.
The Fatui! Their attacks are unrelenting!
How daring. Snezhnai's diplomats will answer for this afterward. Every last one.
So end you.
Don't wish your luck bad.
The ancient god's attacking again! There are so many Fatui too! We can't help!
Were you about to say we can't hold them, children?
Huh?
lose heart. Here, take this.
This is adeptal energy. Light from your body. It's like this tiny giant curse. Wow, it's a Madam Ping shockwave. This grid is really strong.
To be frostbite.
Looks like
Try not to enjoy this too much. Come a little closer. Come a little closer.
With the blood of the Chilean, I guard you against evil. Cast your fear of injury by the wayside and fight with all your might. I too did this during the Archon War.
So this is what Ganyu's like in a fight.
My name means swiftness. Take my power and run as I do.
We're going too fast!
You are strong in body and spirit. Perhaps you can withstand 3 forms of adeptal energy at once.
This will hurt a little. Please bear with us.
Once you've adapted, try to use them in battle.
With the wind! Windblade!
Dodge this! This moment will be frozen in time.
Surrender and I'll be gentle.
Disappear!
Exercise caution. I fear that the god's power has reached its peak.
In other words, if we hold here, there's nothing worse to come, right?
You're in for a little shock. Let's spark things up a little.
This one will be frozen in time. Cool it.
Dodge this! Oh, so cool it! Quiet.
With the wind!
Freeze!
The Fatui's numbers are thinning!
Fight on, comrade! Once we finish this lot off, the Adepti will be able to deal with the god in peace!
The interlopers are no more. Now we may commit ourselves fully.
It's working! We just need to keep this up!
Be careful now.
The Guizhong Ballista is destroyed. Without its covering fire, retaliation shall be difficult.
But the Jade Chamber is our last line of defense. We can't give another inch, no matter what.
I have another idea.
What do you mean, Lady Ningguang?
I'll sacrifice the Jade Chamber.
What is the meaning of this?
I understand.
Traveler, lend me a hand. Farewell, old friend. Goodbye for now. Let us meet again in the future.
Is it?
The ominous aura of that monster has indeed the effects of the sigil of permission last. It will be some time before the overlord of the vortex.
We are indebted to you for your assistance. If the Adepti hadn't happened...
Save your flattery. We didn't just happen to be here.
Come now. There's no need for such harsh words, Cloud. I've heard that when Ningguang began learning to do business, she had already started setting aside part of her. At first, it was only the size of a small room. But it is a testament to Ningguang's entire life, both as a businesswoman. Seeing the Jade Chamber destroyed in the defense of Liyue means much to her. To me, such cooperation...
Well, I was really hoping you would say that such sacrifice could Thank you all for hearing me out. We know very well why the Adepti came here today.
Oh?
3,700 years. According to even to this very day, Liyue and its lands have stood the test of time. But that does not mean that the Liyue do not merely cast your protective gaze upon the land. Instead...
Are you questioning our means of...
I mean no offense. I simply hope that our Adepti...
Forebears, you say? One doubt...
This morning, Rex Lapis appeared to me.
What?
In the dream, I yearned to tell him that Wei Qixing, though mortal, I also thought to tell him, but I dared not speak. I could only...
Oh, Ningguang.
Yet another perspective. What are you trying to say, Outlander?
Right! That's something that happened in Mondstadt. It's a story about the Animal Archon sought to quell the strife.
Each of the 7 nations has its own scar.
Though your point is the very height of simplicity. As Adepti, we've become a laughingstock, to be chastised thus by an outlander.
All right, all right. Didn't Ningguang suggest that we should focus on the...
I apologize for appearing in full armor. I am afraid I cannot show the
And who are you?
I am Feng Yan, a sergeant of the Millelith. I thought this battle would perhaps be my last, although I am a mere mortal.
Huh? Why does everyone look so down?
Weren't you frightened, dear?
I wasn't afraid. All the strong Millilith guards were there, and those when danger is near, everyone always protects me. And thanks for protecting Liyue Harbor. Please, come...
Unfortunately, we wouldn't be able to...
Huh?
Because we are adept...
Oh, okay. Aww.
You see, this is what the country of contracts is grateful to the Adepti, although their blood is weak. The time of contracts between...
Seeing the port around us now, it is hard not to feel a bit out of place.
Your line of inquiry is askew. One...
Seems like the Adept...
Let us return now.
Eager to leave, Conqueror of Demons.
Yes, one understands what the Conqueror of Demons mean. One fears that by the time one finally fair enough.
Since we Adepti have consensus, then but how will we ensure that the Liyue Qixing will not simply exploit their power once we depart?
All right, Mooncarver, you needn't worry. It seems to me that this right of supervision is best left to...
Looks like the conflict between humans and Adepti was avoided. All's well that ends. Oh, right! It's nice that Child wanted to unleash the god, but we were able to handle the Overlord of the Vortex on our own. Oh, and speaking of that, don't we still need... Paimon doesn't get it. But isn't the strongest lead we have the Adepti-less rite of parting that we're organizing? No idea where Zhongli's gone. Let's ask for him. At Wangshen Funeral Parlor.
Is there anything I can do for you two?
We've come to see Zhongli.
Unfortunately, Zhongli isn't here at the moment.
Doesn't the Northland Bank belong to the... Last time we saw Zhongli was... Do you think he doesn't know about the attack on Liu? We had better go and make sure that every...
The key here is consumer psychology. Join the Adventurers Guild. You'll have a blast. Brave girl.
You call this cooperation between Harbingers?
Don't take it to heart, child. Besides, aren't you happy that you got to skip the formalities? And oh, it seems that some of you...
Hey, it's Zhongli and Child. And...
It's you two. I believe we've met once... Ah, right. I imagine that it must have been...
No, don't let her get to you. You've yet to gather together the powers of all 7 elements. And our last battle at the gold... So it might be best to keep things peaceful this time.
Well, if it isn't you two. This is our first time seeing each other since Liu.
Paimon knew that we...
Oh, now don't say that. Sure, I may have misled you, but I never had any... Besides, I thought we were getting along quite well together, didn't you? Nothing personal. We just have... The real deceivers here are Senora and Zhongli. Curse them for leading. So actually...
Stop wasting time, child. You remember the agreement, Morax. Now, if you would be so kind. The Gnosis...
What in the world are you talking about?
The contract is fulfilled. That which thou seeketh is not.
How sanctimonious.
What? So, no, wait! That's an exciting twist and all, but what?
I do not give it for free. I give it as agreed upon in the contract. For it is a matter solely between...
Yeah, you don't think you went a little bit too far with that whole fake death thing?
Gathering all the forces that had been bubbling behind...
Wait, what?
Perhaps it's best that as you know, I've dwelt upon this world for more than 6,000 years. It is now 3,700 years ago that I founded Liyue together with the Adepti. Even boulders that can withstand whirlpools will erode with the passing of time. Until one drizzly day, as I was strolling along the harbor, I stood motionless among the crowds.
Oh, Zhongli.
But as I began to consider relinquishing my divine role, I soon discovered that was Liyue, the city I had dwelt in for so long, already prepared to enter its... So I feigned my own death, and gathered the cast of Child, the Adepti, and the Liyue Qixing to play their role. Indeed I was. The Gnosis, which I had kept for so many years, suddenly seemed to have lost it. That's right. Which is why I continue.
So you mean that if the chaos ever reached the point of no return, you would simply...
Of course. And it would have been all too easy. Just as a child quickly matures after losing their parents, so
In the end, the resolution to all that has transpired would... Take the Adepti, for instance. Owing to their years of seclusion, they were the least informed. Yet when faced with a crisis, they commendably showed the greatest amount of restraint possible. Credit is also due to Senora, the emissary dispatched by the Cryo-Archon to fulfill our contract. At my request, she kept everything she knew in strict confidence. This meant I could remain as Zhongli, even having the chance to fulfill the age-old traditions of Liyue in this mortal. All of these things turned out as I had planned. There is only one thing that I had not anticipated. I had expected them to do no more than the Adepti. They seized the opportunity to supplant Liyue's divine protectors, and used the subsequent... On the contrary, I think it is excellent. I had always feared that it was too soon for them to take over.
Hey, what about me? Doesn't anyone feel the least bit of remorse for deceiving me?
I think that thanks would be more appropriate. You certainly played no small part in all of this. Wreaking If you hadn't created the pressure of a battle between mortals, Adepti, and a god, the lump of coal resting in the hands of the Geo...
Huh? Just whose side are you on, mocking me like that? Are you itching for a fight? Be that as it may, you've come out of this as the hero of Liyue. I, on the other hand, will be forever prescribed as a disturber of the...
Well then, with the Gnosis in my possession, I have no use for such idle chatter. We should return to Zappolyarny
Fine. I'll meet you there later. I'm not sharing a boat with the likes of you.
Do as you wish.
Now then, is there anything else you wish to ask me?
Right! As Zhongli always told us, a good trade...
Realistically speaking... However, I am the god of contracts. For my agreement with the Cryo-Archon will be the last of my contracts. As for the bargaining chip that the Tsaritsa used to balance the scales, uncover that answer for yourself.